When we think about caring for the elderly, the first step is to put ourselves in their shoes. Ask yourself, how would I want to be treated if I were in their place? This simple reflection opens our hearts and minds to the needs and feelings of older adults. It helps us approach them with empathy, patience, and respect. By considering their perspective, we naturally begin to find ways to support them better, both emotionally and practically. This mindset sets the foundation for all the actions and attitudes that follow, ensuring our care is genuine and meaningful. Let's explore practical ways to make a real difference in their lives. One of the most heartfelt ways to support the elderly is through prayer. Praying for them means inviting a higher power to guide and bless their lives. It's not just about asking for their needs to be met, but also about giving thanks for their presence and the role they've played in our lives. Whether they are our parents or simply elders in our community, expressing gratitude through prayer brings comfort to both them and us. It reminds us of the importance of their existence and helps us focus on their well-being, regardless of their current circumstances. Praying with the elderly can be especially powerful. Many older adults carry deep concerns for their children and grandchildren, often worrying about their well-being and spiritual lives. By joining them in prayer, we share in their hopes and fears, offering comfort and solidarity. This shared spiritual practice strengthens family bonds and reassures the elderly that their concerns are heard and valued. It's a meaningful way to show that we care about what matters most to them, and it can bring peace to their hearts, especially during challenging times. Showing love and care goes beyond words. Simple gestures like hugs, holding hands, or giving a gentle massage can mean the world to an elderly person. Listening to their stories, even if their speech is slow or hard to follow, shows that we value their experiences. Giving thoughtful gifts, whether it's a watch to help them keep track of time or a special treat, demonstrates appreciation. These acts remind them that they're cherished and not forgot, and they help build a sense of belonging and security. Elderly people have a wealth of life experiences to share. Recording their stories, whether through audio or video, preserves their wisdom for future generations. These stories often include valuable lessons about faith, resilience, and overcoming hardships. By listening and documenting their journeys, we not only honor their past but also learn important lessons for our own lives. Their testimonies can inspire us to face our own challenges with courage and faith, knowing that others have walked similar paths before us. Supporting the elderly financially can greatly improve their quality of life. This might mean helping with groceries, utility bills, clothing, or simply giving them some spending money. If they live alone, inviting them to stay with you or covering the costs of a care facility can ease their burdens. Regular financial help, even in small ways, shows that we value their comfort and security. It's important to remember that giving to the elderly is a blessing, and the joy it brings often outweighs the cost. Many elderly people face physical challenges, but it's important not to assume that physical disability means mental incapacity. Offer help with daily tasks, but always respect their independence and dignity. Assist caregivers by giving them breaks or arranging for professional help when needed. Simple acts like giving rides to appointments, preparing meals, or helping with paperwork can make a big difference. By lightening their load, we show that we care about their well-being and want to make life easier for them. Helping the elderly with everyday tasks can greatly improve their comfort and safety. Offer to drive them to appointments or shopping trips, provide a daily meal, or handle important paperwork. Rearranging their living space so essentials are within easy reach, and helping with housework or gardening can make their environment more manageable. These practical efforts not only reduce their stress, but also show that we are attentive to their needs and willing to invest time and energy into their well-being. Providing medical devices and assistive aids can help elderly people maintain independence. Items like walking sticks, wheelchairs, hearing aids, and pill reminder boxes make daily activities safer and easier. Specialized cushions, non-slip mats, and easy-to-use phones are also valuable. These tools not only support their physical health but also boost their confidence and sense of autonomy. By ensuring they have access to the right equipment, we help them stay active and engaged in life. Taking the elderly to medical appointments and helping with healthcare costs is essential. Providing nutritional supplements and ensuring they have access to necessary treatments shows our commitment to their health. However, regular visits and personal attention often have a greater impact than medicine alone. Spending time with them, bringing small gifts, or simply checking in regularly can lift their spirits and contribute to their overall well-being. Human connection is a powerful form of healing. It's important not to let elderly people feel isolated or forgotten. Regular contact, whether through phone calls, letters, emails, or video chats, helps them feel loved and valued. Even if you live far away, sharing photos and updates keeps them involved in your life. Don't wait until it's too late to reach out. Consistent communication supports their mental and emotional health and helps maintain strong family bonds. Make every effort to stay connected and show that you care. Loneliness can lead to rapid decline in the elderly. Simple actions like spending time together, inviting them on outings, or arranging visits from friends and family can make a big difference. Providing a pet or encouraging interaction with young children can also be therapeutic. For those who can't attend social events, setting up radios, televisions, or computers with access to music, news, and church services helps them stay connected to the world. These efforts combat isolation and promote emotional well-being. Meaningful conversations can be deeply therapeutic for the elderly. Your words, attitudes, and actions have the power to uplift their spirits. Even if they can't attend church or social gatherings, regular calls or visits and sharing music or recorded services can bring comfort. Technology can help bridge the gap, allowing them to listen to live events or watch programs that keep them engaged. These small efforts show that you value their presence and want to keep them involved in life's happening. The elderly possess a wealth of wisdom and experience. Take time to ask for their advice and opinions on various aspects of life. This not only helps you avoid mistakes but also makes them feel valued and respected. Their insights, especially on matters of faith and personal growth, can guide you through life's challenges. Encouraging them to share their knowledge benefits both you and them, fostering a sense of purpose and connection. Treating the elderly with respect and honor is fundamental. Even if they make mistakes, correct them gently and privately. Show patience with their habits and never ignore their calls or needs. Respect is also shown by not taking advantage of their vulnerabilities or disabilities. Remember, one day you may long for the very interactions you now find inconvenient. Honoring them in both words and actions reflects your gratitude for all they've done. Widows and widowers often need extra support as they no longer have a life partner to rely on. Visiting them, bringing food parcels, clothing, medication, and offering transportation are practical ways to help. Their needs may be greater than those whose spouses are still alive, so regular check-ins and assistance are especially important. By reaching out, we fulfill a vital role in their lives and help ease the challenges of living alone. It's easy to think we know better, but the elderly have a lifetime of experience to share. Avoid being rebellious or dismissive of their advice. History shows that ignoring the wisdom of elders can lead to serious mistakes. By listening and submitting to their guidance, we not only show respect but also benefit from their knowledge. This attitude helps build stronger relationships and prevents unnecessary hardships. Any elderly people still have valuable skills and knowledge to share. Involve them in community or family activities, such as giving talks, leading prayers, or teaching a craft. Recording their talents like playing an instrument or sharing expertise and showing them the impact of their contributions can be incredibly motivating. Sharing these recordings with others, even online, helps them feel important and appreciated, reinforcing their sense of purpose. While anyone can help the elderly, the primary responsibility lies with their children and close relatives. These are the people for whom the elderly have sacrificed the most over the years. If family members are unable or unwilling to help, others can step in, but it's important to recognize the special bond and duty that family holds. Providing care and support is a way of giving back for all the love and effort received throughout life. Empathy is the foundation of all meaningful care. By imagining ourselves in the place of the elderly, we become more sensitive to their needs and feelings. This empathy drives us to act with kindness, patience, and understanding. It helps us see beyond their age or limitations and recognize the person within. Every act of care, no matter how small, is a reflection of this empathy in action. Elderly have often made countless sacrifices for their families. Expressing gratitude for these sacrifices is essential. Thank them for their love, guidance, and the foundation they've provided. Simple words of appreciation, thoughtful gestures, and acts of service all communicate that their efforts have not gone unnoticed. Gratitude strengthens relationships and brings joy to both giver and receiver. Aging can bring about changes in memory, mobility, and communication. Practicing patience and understanding is key. Allow extra time for conversations, repeat information when needed, and avoid showing frustration. Remember that these changes are a natural part of life, and your patience can make daily interactions more pleasant and less stressful for everyone involved. While it's important to offer help, encouraging independence is equally vital. Allow elderly people to do as much as they can on their own and support their efforts rather than taking over. This boosts their confidence and helps maintain their sense of dignity. Offer assistance only when necessary and always ask before stepping in. Respecting their autonomy shows trust and respect. Marking birthdays, anniversaries, and holidays with the elderly brings joy and a sense of belonging. Organize small celebrations, give thoughtful gifts, and include them in family traditions. These moments create lasting memories and remind them that they are an important part of the family. Celebrating together strengthens bonds and brings happiness to everyone involved. Encourage the elderly to participate in social activities, whether it's joining a club, attending community events, or simply meeting friends for tea. Social engagement helps prevent loneliness and keeps their minds active. Offer to accompany them or help arrange transportation if needed. Staying socially connected is vital for their emotional and mental health. Support the elderly in pursuing hobbies and interests they enjoy. Whether it's gardening, painting, reading, or playing music, these activities bring joy and a sense of accomplishment. Provide the necessary materials or create opportunities for them to share their passions with others. Encouraging hobbies helps keep their minds sharp and spirits high. Ensuring the elderly live in a safe and comfortable environment is crucial. Check for potential hazards in their home, such as loose rugs or poor lighting, and make necessary adjustments. Install grab bars in bathrooms, ensure easy access to frequently used items, and keep emergency numbers handy. A safe environment reduces the risk of accidents and promotes peace of mind for both the elderly and their family. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Be attentive to signs of depression, anxiety, or loneliness in the elderly. Encourage open conversations about their feelings and seek professional help if needed. Activities like puzzles, reading, and social interaction can help keep their minds active and engaged. Showing understanding and support goes a long way in promoting their mental well-being. Physical activity is important for maintaining health and mobility in old age. Encourage gentle exercises like walking, stretching, or using a stationary bike. Join them in these activities when possible, making it a fun and social experience. Regular movement helps prevent stiffness, improves mood, and supports overall well-being. Always consider their physical limitations and consult with healthcare professionals as needed. Balanced diet is essential for the health of elderly people. Help plan and prepare nutritious meals that cater to their dietary needs. If cooking is difficult for them, arrange meal delivery or prepare extra portions to share. Eating together can also be a social event, making mealtimes enjoyable and less lonely. Good nutrition supports their energy, immunity, and overall health. Many elderly people take multiple medications. Help them organize their pills with reminder boxes or alarms and keep track of refills and appointments. Ensure they understand their prescriptions and follow the doctor's instructions. Proper medication management prevents health complications and gives peace of mind to both the elderly and their caregivers. Technology can help the elderly stay connected and independent. Teach them how to use smartphones, tablets, or computers for communication, entertainment, and accessing information. Set up devices with large fonts and simple interfaces. Be patient and offer ongoing support as they learn. Technology opens up new ways for them to interact with family and the world. For many elderly people, faith and spirituality are sources of comfort and strength. Encourage their participation in religious activities, whether it's attending services, praying together, or listening to spiritual music and sermons. If they can't attend in person, help them access online or recorded services. Supporting their spiritual life nurtures hope and resilience. Assist the elderly with important paperwork such as bills, legal documents, and financial planning. Help them understand their options and protect their interests. Be trustworthy and transparent, ensuring their wishes are respected. Managing these matters can be overwhelming for them, so your support is invaluable in providing security and peace of mind. Sadly, some elderly people are vulnerable to abuse or exploitation. Be vigilant for signs of mistreatment, such as unexplained injuries, sudden changes in finances, or withdrawal from social activities. Report concerns to the appropriate authorities and offer support to the victim. Protecting the elderly from harm is a vital part of caring for them and upholding their dignity. Caregivers of the elderly often face physical and emotional challenges. Offer them support by giving them breaks, helping with tasks, or simply listening to their concerns. Encourage them to seek help when needed and remind them to care for their own well-being. Supporting caregivers ensures that the elderly receive the best possible care. Encourage relationships between the elderly and younger generations. Shared activities, storytelling, and learning from each other foster mutual respect and understanding. These bonds enrich the lives of both young and old, creating a sense of continuity and shared purpose. Intergenerational connections help preserve family traditions and values. As people age, their needs may change. Stay attentive and flexible, adjusting your support as necessary. Regularly check in to see how they're feeling and what new challenges they may be facing. Being proactive and responsive ensures that they continue to receive the care and attention they deserve. Every elderly person has a unique legacy to celebrate. Take time to acknowledge their achievements, contributions, and the impact they've had on your life and community. Sharing stories, creating memory books, or organizing tribute events are meaningful ways to honor their legacy. Celebrating their life's journey brings joy and a sense of fulfillment. Learning doesn't stop with age. Encourage the elderly to pursue new interests, take classes, or explore new technologies. Lifelong learning keeps the mind active and can open up new opportunities for social engagement and personal growth. Support their curiosity and celebrate their accomplishments, no matter how small. Above all, treat the elderly with dignity and respect their autonomy. Involve them in decisions about their care and daily life. Listen to their preferences and honor their choices whenever possible. Promoting dignity means recognizing their worth and ensuring they feel valued at every stage of life. Sometimes, the most meaningful thing you can do is simply be present. Spend time with the elderly, listen to their stories, and share in their daily lives. Your presence provides comfort and reassurance, reminding them that they are not alone. Being there, even in silence, speaks volumes about your care and commitment. Advocate for the rights and needs of the elderly in your community. Support policies and programs that protect their well-being and promote their inclusion. Stand up against ageism and discrimination, and work to ensure that all elderly people have access to the resources and support they need. Advocacy is a powerful way to make a lasting impact. Take time to reflect on your own role in supporting the elderly. Consider what more you can do and how your actions make a difference. Every effort, no matter how small, contributes to their happiness and well-being. By being mindful and intentional, you can continue to grow in your ability to care for and honor the elderly in your life. Caring for the elderly is a profound responsibility and a privilege. By treating them with love, respect, and compassion, we not only improve their quality of life but also set an example for future generations. The way we care for our elders today shapes the legacy we leave behind. Let's commit to making that legacy one of kindness, dignity, and unwavering support.